Y'all, it's Soft Life Sunday, and this is me in the wild. No makeup, no hair, just real life. It's the day after my aunt's funeral, and I'm just giving myself a moment to breathe. I didn't submit any applications today, but I do have something important I want to share about USAJOBS eligibility because that's the part that trips people up. Hey family, welcome back to Ways of Change. I'm Vanessa, and this is day 11 of 100, posting every day while I take you alongside my overseas job hunt and this season of starting over on purpose. Since it's Sunday, it's Soft Life Sunday. We'll take it easy and not keep you too long. First on deck is my quick overseas job hunt update. Second is a soft life mindset for the tired days. And third is a clear breakdown of the main USA job eligibility types, so you won't waste time on the wrong announcements. And lastly, a real story from yesterday that reminded me why I'm even doing YouTube. Field report time. I didn't submit any applications today. I did see an announcement in Ramstein, Germany that looked perfect for me on paper. Perfect. But it didn't offer relocation. Doggone it. I was kind of disappointed because it sounded right up my alley. Right up my alley. But I'm not applying to roles that don't align with my strategy right now. I'm not trying to fund an international move out of pocket. I'm focusing on opportunities that are offering relocation support. So even though it looked great, it wasn't a great fit. So today I'm resting. I'm not even leaving my house. I'm tired and I'm honoring what my body is telling me. I'm not forcing productivity just to prove I'm committed. But today's Soft Life Sunday, I had to do this. So our lesson for today, not every perfect job is the right job if it doesn't match your non-negotiables. That's our lesson for today. The mindset tip is something I heard years ago, and it never left me. How you do anything is how you do everything. And on a day like today, when I'm tired, it's the day after my aunt's funeral, and I'm showing up with no makeup, no hair, this mindset actually matters because it reminds me that consistency isn't about perfection. It's about character. If I only show up when I feel polished, then I'm teaching myself that I can only be committed when life is easy. But if I can show up with kindness, honesty, and intention on a hard day, that spills into everything. It shows up in how I job hunt, how I network, how I handle rejection, how I stay patient, how I take care of my peace. So my Soft Life Sunday version of that is, how you show up on the quiet days is how you'll show up on the big days. Today, I'm not forcing productivity. I'm choosing presence. I'm keeping my word to myself in the smallest way I can, because how you do anything is how you do everything. Let me anchor today with this scripture because this whole journey requires faith. And Matthew 19:26 says, "And Jesus looked at them and said, 'With man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible.'" That's my reminder for today. I do my part, I show up, I stay consistent, and I trust God with the parts I can't control. Okay, story time. Yesterday after the funeral, my cousin asked me, why am I even doing YouTube? And he was a little skeptical, like, Are you really doing this? Kind of skeptical. And I told him something simple. At first, I was kind of taken aback because I didn't really know how he was coming at me, but I decided to answer him as forward and honest as I knew how. I said, I'm doing this because I want to encourage people, especially people in transition, people my age, people rebuilding, people starting over, people trying again. But I'm also doing this for me. I'm learning consistency. I'm showing up. I'm learning this platform even because everybody talks about YouTube like it's this magical thing. So I want to see what will happen if a real person, real faith, and a real commitment shows up. Not to perform, but to grow. Let's see what will happen. And I think a lot of us need that reminder. You don't have to know the ending to start something new. Now, I don't know if that answer satisfied him, but it was all I had at the time. And so I wished him well, and we went on our way. Let's talk about USAJOBS eligibility, because this is where people get frustrated fast, myself included. I mean, come on, guys. When you open a job announcement, there's a section that says something like, this job is open to. That section matters because it determines who is eligible to apply and how HR is allowed to review the applications. So here are the main ones you'll see. And I'm just going to explain it simply. It's a lot. I just want to show you some of the main ones. The first one is open to the public. This means anyone can apply, even if you've never worked for the government. I tell people when they see open to the public, jump on those jobs right away because you don't need any type of status. Anyone could apply for these jobs, even if you've never worked for the government. If you're new to federal employment, this is the most straightforward lane. Number 2 is federal employees, status candidates, competitive service. This is for current or former federal employees who have status in the competitive service. They show up as current federal employees, competitive service, or sometimes you'll see career transition categories. This lane matters because the process can be different than public announcements, and it's designed for people who already have that federal status. The third one is internal to an agency. So when you see that internal, this means it's only open to the people who work for that specific agency, and sometimes even a specific component within that agency. So even if you're a federal employee and not a part of that agency, you may not even be eligible. This Soft Life Sunday, let me give you the cheat code for this. Before you spend hours tailoring a resume, do this quick check. Am I eligible to apply based on the open to question? Does it match my non-negotiables like relocation support? If yes, apply with intention. If no, release it and keep your peace. Because you could be highly qualified, but if the announcement isn't open to your eligibility, HR can't move you forward. It's not personal, it's just the process. And that's exactly why that Ramstein posting didn't make sense for me to apply today. Even when something looks perfect, if it doesn't align with the requirements, I'm not going to chase it after desperation. It makes no sense. All right, family. Day 11 is done. If you're watching this and you're also in your wild era, tired, rebuilding, grieving, or just trying to stay steady, comment soft so I know we're in this together. And tell me, what part of USAJOBS would you like for me to explain next? Referrals, application statuses, or timelines? I'm not the expert, but I have been through this process about 5 times, and I know a little something. And if I don't know it, if you ask me a question, I'm going to try to find you the answer. Do me a favor and subscribe if you're following the 100-day journey. Thanks for joining me today for day 11, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 12. I'm Vanessa, and this is Ways of Change. Bye.